Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickadee, check yourself before you wreck yourself. What's good, Taurus? TT is here with a channel message for all of my Love Nest members. If you guys are returning, welcome to our Love Nest over here on Talk Taurus Tarot. We got a channel message for you, Taurus. I don't know who this message is for, so remember, all my readings are timeless. So whenever you are guided to this reading, there may be a message in here for you. But until then, just take it as it doesn't apply and let it fly. So Taurus, the channel message that I'm getting for you, as always, y'all know I start with the channel message. The goons are out. I repeat. The goons are out. The spiritual goons that is. So you have some serious hitters. Some serious hitters on the spiritual side that are watching out for you. They are making sure that you are going to be successful at whatever endeavor you are currently embarking on in this present moment, whenever you're guided to this reading. This is not a mistake that you're watching this message right now. If you're in this live or you're in this reading, you're getting everything that you deserve. It's been long overdue. And before we talk about what's going on around you, Spirit wants me to remind you of who you are. All right? You finna feel this in your spirit. That's what they told me. You finna give people something to talk about. You hear what I'm saying? And I feel like something that you desire will not be stopped. The road will not be blocked. The hate will not persevere. You will be victorious in this season. Straight up. Some of y'all are influencers, okay? Or you have great influence in your voice, in your music, in your performance, in the way your gifts, your talents. All of those things are not by coincidence. All right? And you will receive your flowers while you are alive, while you are existing in this present time reality. So if you've been wondering if it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how long it's going to take, don't even worry about it. Spirit gonna handle your lightweight. All right. So let's talk about what's happening around you, Taurus. Okay. And there's always a reason why Spirit is bringing this up, as a confirmation that you are protected. All right. People are watching you win. They're watching you get the recognition that you deserve. They're watching you succeed at some type of endeavor that you're doing. All right. They're sitting on the sidelines grinning, fake grinning, fake smiling, but it's all cap. It's all flattery. All right. We have Enterprise in reverse, and that's because there's some type of destiny. Some of y'all may have a certain line in your hand that confirms for you that you are a child of God, that confirms for you what your destiny is. Some of y'all have a soulmate line. All right. You may be into palmistry. Even if you aren't, there is a reckoning. Okay. And this reckoning is coming from the rewards, fame, accolades, spotlight, you riding high. Some of y'all may be celebrities, or you may have large crowds around you. There's achievements on the board. There's achievements on this board right now. But you are a threat to an enterprise. You are a threat to a system, a structure. Your very existence makes these foundations tremble in their bones. All right. And this is deeply rooted. This goes before you, way before you. But this season right now, this present time reality, your present moment, your bliss that you're experiencing, all right, in your own lane, 444 on the clock when I said that, you're building a foundation that the builders rejected. Yeah, your ancestors were rejected. Yeah, people before you have fallen. But they have all fallen to give you a hand in the spiritual realm. Oh, come through, Spirit. Every fallen soldier, all right, is present with you today to assure that your hand leaves its mark, that your genes leaves its print. Without you, the next generation won't be prepared for what they're meant to do. So those that have been rejected, those that have been blackballed, blacklisted, swept under the rug, overlooked, forgotten, never given opportunities strategically now. These are opportunities that you were deprived of. From the gate, out the door, the odds were stacked up against you. You've been getting shit done without any type of support, without any type of camaraderie, without any type of group support. Lone wolf energy out here. Okay? But you're meant to get this publicity. You're meant to get this recognition. You're meant to be publicly recognized for your influence. And this is why you're a threat. So yeah, they're going to try to come for people that you love, and they're going to try to hurt you through your empathy, right? This is a childhood gift you've been having since you were young. Many of you guys were born in certain types of karmic families that would try to make you feel broken at the root, to try to make you feel severed from the moment you took your first steps. The odds were stacked up against you. Every choice you made was looked at with a magnifying glass. You had to take things as a grain of salt in order to persevere over your circumstances and your upbringing. But that's not the future. Okay. It may have been a true statement, but it's not your reality today. This is one of the best times in history to ever be present and create her story and write that and be the authors of that. Be the gods and goddesses that you already know you are. All right. You're aligning to that point on your journey that nothing around you can hinder you. At this point on your journey, the only thing that can hinder you is your disbelief in who you really are, your disbelief in your Godhead. All right, that's what Spirit is telling me. Your destiny is to tear down and rebuild a new empire, a new day, a new enterprise. So, of course, the empires and the enterprises that once held governance over you is going to feel threatened by you. And that's why Spirit's channeled message is chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay? First you want to step on me. Now your ass screaming for the deputy. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. So yeah, they're going to be like, oh, Taurus did this to me. Oh, they did this to me. Screaming, calling uncle. Pulling red flags, trying to come for your name, your reputation. Because people are wishing on your downfall. These major corporations are wishing on your downfall. At first, they wanted to step on you and to step to you face to face. They wanted to tell you this shit to your face. They wanted to step to you. They felt like they could bully you, ostracize you, threaten you, make you afraid. Utilize that old 9/11. The sky is falling. Doomsday. All right. Now they ass screaming for the deputy. I can't do it. I can't make them. They're too strong. So they're gonna try to put the books on you, and they're gonna try to take you down one by one by one. But someone's about to either end up in jail for trying to spiritually or physically create delays in your life. And it don't look good for a lot of people. That's what I'm hearing. It don't look good for a lot of people. You're gonna see it in the news. You're gonna see it in the ethers. You finna see it on every platform. Like, this is the person. Yes, that's the person. Coming for you, the mask is falling off. Coming for you, the truth is coming out. Coming for you is a bad omen. Okay? Coming for you is a bad omen to a lot of fucking establishments, to a lot of what they call those things? Manufacturers, systems, organizations. Coming for you is a problem. I told you the spiritual goons are out because they once ruled the world. They once had control over you, your mind, and the way you think and how you perceive. They once kept you fragmented, questioning yourself, trying to befriend you just to know what you about to do next and betray you. And this ain't just on a small scale. Spirit is saying this is worldwide. So where does it have to get handled? Worldwide. On the World Wide Web, on the worldwide, wherever people gather. Wherever they gather today against you is where they will fall. Period. So you just keep your head up. Ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Let's see what Spirit's channel message is in this deck, y'all. A lot of y'all, they try to hit you where it hurt. They hit you with their best shot. Fire away. Y'all need to watch that. This was foul play, y'all. They could have had a V8. That's what Ice Cube said. But no, they preferred one to the cranium. A tri-8 slug to the cranium. Pow. Ta-da now. It's the new millennium. Watch out now. So go ahead. Go ahead. Okay? This is let my people go. This is a new world order. This is you can't have my chosen ones. This is turn them loose. Set them free. Quit lying to them. Let them make the changes that they want to make. If it's relationships, set them free. If they don't want to be with you, let them go. Type of energy. These divine counterparts and divine beings that are meant to be together, that have been going through the thick of it just to make it to the other side. And persevere and have that spiritual counterpart where they could go the distance together so they could become whole. You've had to go through the thick of it. I see y'all struggles. I see y'all pain. I see the way that you've been constantly knocked down time and time again. But you kept them guessing. Now they stressing. Bars. You kept them guessing. Now they stressing. Deception. Look at that. Mass deceptions. Because you're transforming at a rapid rate. And then the sad part about it is they have to sit back and watch you rise from the ashes after they spit on your prior transformation, after they spit on your grave. You let them think that you was down, but you got up 10. You got up 10 because you were always destined to do that. Your hand was meant to touch this season. Your hand was meant to touch this greatness. You were meant to achieve greatness. All right? Some of y'all, these are people trying to be my divine feminine. Y'all got hookers out here trying to play hooky. Yes. Giving up claps. Looking for applause. Giving me pick me energy. And that's because they could never be you. Alright, these bitches is Miami Hurricane head asses. That's what they said. They sprung. Nigga, what did Ice Cube say? Niggas call her lips and lungs. All she do is talk out her throat. Casting spells. Ridiculous. Oh my God. Harry Potter having ass. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And you still rise. Dare I say you still come out on top? They didn't think you was capable of this shit, Taurus. They didn't think you was capable of this. Because you quiet and you don't say nothing. And you see it happening and you let them think what they want to think. And you don't argue with people. And that's because spirit handles your lightweight. Alright? You save your energy for the heavy hitters. And the only thing that's heavy is your pockets and your bag. Okay? The only thing that's heavy is your pockets and your bag. Not a piss, poor attitudes, nappy in the dugout, trying to get the fuck out of situations that they weren't even supposed to be in to begin with, trying to get the fuck out of your business because they don't want to be there no more because you're too resilient. But they try to fill you up with lack energy and make you feel abandoned, make you feel like no one loved you, make you feel alone, like you don't have nobody on your side or in your corner. But you do. You got the whole world in your hand. And all Spirit wants you to do is open it up so you can receive it. All Spirit wants you to do is let no man on this dimension, across any timeline, any dimension for that matter, tell you otherwise. Okay? Because they sick. A lot of them is sick in the dome. They sick in the head. They can't even connect. They can't even receive messages beyond their physical situation. You light years ahead of them. And that's because you remain in the present moment. You ain't looking back. These are for my Tauruses especially. You ain't looking back on your past with doom and gloom. You ain't looking back on your past like it should have never happened. You looking at your present moment. You saying, what can I do now? Because the only real reality is right now. It's a frequency. It's a vortex. It's a state of being, which means your actions have to follow. You ain't looking at your future in speculation or doubt. Man, it's already happening. Time just hasn't caught up to me yet. That's the energy that I'm picking up right now. Peace. Look at that. Guardian angel. Chickadee, check yourself before you. I'm telling you, that song has been on replay all day long. Y'all have absolutely no idea how much I've heard this song. I'm like, okay, Spirit, what does this song mean? What does this song mean? These people are learning that fucking with you is bad for their health. It's bad for their wealth. It's bad for their peace. It's bad for their sanity. You know what I'm talking about? What good is it to fuck with Taurus and lose your whole mind? Like, is it worth it? Unconditional love. Put that thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your flip it into fun yet. Missy Elliott, I like to get to know you so I can. Yeah, I don't even know the words. And I feel like when they try to keep up with the words, that's why I ain't even knowing the words right now. Because whatever you saying go way over their heads. Whatever bars you dropping go way over their heads. But you know what time it is. For those that know, you know. You get what I'm saying? You know. You know it's all love. Look at that. You have Venusian energy, romance, soulmate, empathy, love, abundance, roses, unconditional love, excitement, laughter. You laughing all the way to the bank. You laughing all the way skipping because you know what's about to come your way. Like that's the type of patience that I'm talking about. Which deck do you want to use, Spirit? Let's see. Because your guardian angels have a lot to say. I heard get her done. Get her done. There is a major, like, I heard danger Will Robertson. Okay, so there is some type of major event coming up. If it ain't happened already. I heard laughter. Something about you being able to laugh at this event because you already knew it was coming. I heard the block was hot. So you already knew something was coming. You already knew there was a rat somewhere around you. Somebody couldn't be trusted. Look at, what did I tell you? Justice with deception? Exposed. Something is being exposed. Frauds are being exposed. People manifesting against you are being exposed. Throwing sticks and hiding their hand. Nah, motherfucker, we see you. We see you. And it bounced right back off of Taurus. And it's sticking to them like glue. They got that stank on them. Alright? Some of them got bad juju. They got bad vibes. They mind is be conjuring up their own perceptions of you. Oh, I'm sure Taurus had to do some shit to get there so quickly. Look at that Chariot card. I wonder who they had to fucking get with. 7-Eleven. Gas station. Cause you got some gas. You got some knowledge. You got some wisdom. And I feel like you play crazy right along with them. And that's what I'm seeing here. You're not wasting your enlightenment. 777 here. You're not wasting your divine guidance, your wisdom on people that you know you can't help no more. You like, I'm out of here. Y'all on your own. Save your fucking selves. Temperance. All this is major arcana. Justice, Chariot, and Temperance. Man, come on. This is spirit guides all day, every day. This is spiritual self-love healing. Healing yourself. Performing your own magic. Making the changes in your life necessary to be in alignment with the things that you know is already yours. The door is knocking. Let's see who's at the door. So I got a knock on the door. And this was confirmation for a channel message that I got. So I'm going to share this channel message with you. Spirit literally is going to give you a direct message that will reveal to you the source of your restrictions. I'm going to repeat that one more time. You're about to receive a physical confirmation of a direct source to your restrictions. And Justice, the Chariot, and Temperance with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You're going to experience an unlocking of your DNA. That's what's happening right now with Temperance right here. Your DNA is being expanded. In this present moment. Gratitude, love, and appreciation are the frequencies that's being expanded in your DNA. There is no other way to see this. Human emotion is the most valuable resource at this time. Yeah, it's the most valuable piece. It's the most valuable resource at this time. It's the market that's always being targeted. Human emotion. And see, the authors of confusion, they know this. Okay? They know that they have placed you in environments that deprive you of a reason to express gratitude. Just think about that for a second. How difficult it is to express gratitude when you're struggling to keep your water and lights on, when you're struggling to keep a roof over your head, when you're struggling just to get to work every day, when you're struggling to have a babysitter, when you're struggling just to thrive and exist, constantly in a state of survival mode. How difficult it is to express gratitude when the people you love are getting locked up every day, when the people you loved are being killed right outside your door every day. These are the environments that the authors of confusion have manipulated for far too long. How difficult is it to love or express love when you get your ass whooped every day? When you're arguing every day, when it's toxic as hell every day, when you and your partner can't stop cheating on each other, when the only thing you have to give to each other is hate, anger, resentment. These are true things. How difficult it is to show appreciation for the little things when there's big things always tumbling down on you, brick by brick, day by day. And with those odds stacked up against you, just to express gratitude, love, and appreciation, which is the only thing that keeps you in that frequency, that's even more reason to do it. Now you got even more reason to do it because you're aware now of what the authors of confusion have created to keep you in your own situations of oppression. I don't know who I'm speaking to today. I don't know who this message is for, but Spirit came here today to unleash many people, many souls from their own bondage. The uncoiling of the blockages that have kept you tightly wounded in fear of yourselves is the DNA that's being expanded during this time. It's the DNA that you're unlocking at this time. It is experiencing the rapture of your God DNA, experiencing the rapture of your goddess DNA. It's worth it. It's more than worth it. It's your metamorphosis, your transformation. It's your divine guidance. And so, yeah, you're going to connect with other people. You're going to be guided to other people that are earth angels and spirit guides in the physical flesh. You're about to have soul tribe energies. You're about to get around a collective of people that think like you, breathe like you, experience, look at life through the lens of you. So you know in the physical form that you are not alone. When the person next to you is in agreement, there's the presence of God. There's the presence of who you are. You're able to see it in someone else. So there's so much positivity circulating right now with justice here. And look at this energy. This is uncomfortable. All wound up, tied up, coiled up. Struggling, but with just one shift in perspective, your entire life changes right now in this present moment. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. They want you tied to this wheel, going in a negative cycle. But see, fallen soldiers before you are giving you the game. They're giving you the keys. They're giving you the wisdom. They're channeling it through you, giving you permission off their strength from the spiritual realm. Authors of confusion no longer control your emotion. Your human emotion no longer controls you. So yeah, you can look at your current situation and circumstances from a space of gratitude because you already know that it's a confirmation. The physical proof of your oppression is your confirmation. And it's more than one reason to be happy about it. It's more than one reason. I'm grateful that you spit on me. I'm grateful that you tried to curse me. I'm grateful because all of that is mine now. All of that energy of emotion and hate that you've given me, I'm going to create cities with it. I'm going to build new apartments with it. I'm going to create community centers. I'm going to create something from all of that hate that you've given me. That's the type of energy that Spirit is bestowing upon you. That's raw creator energy. Thank you for your most valuable thing, your human emotion. You can love me or you can hate me. All of it's currency. All of it's currency. When you watch the news and the news is perpetuating to you all the destruction and the drama in the world, and you generate an emotion, where you think it's going? Who do you think is harvesting that? What are they building with it? New projects? Bigger prison cells? More counseling for relationships that will not succeed? More metaphysical matrix, more metaphysical matrixing, so however the fuck you say that shit, to keep you under your own illusion. Knowing your worth is never external to you. No one can ever hurt you. No one can ever bind you. No one can ever curse you unless you give them permission to keep that wounded up inside you. Unless you give that outside influence the ability to coil you up so tightly to the point where you can't express love. You can't express gratitude. You can't express appreciation because you holding on so tightly to it out of fear that you won't find something better. You can't let go of that relationship because you holding on so tightly to it out of fear that no one else will love you the same. I created you. That's what God is saying. I created you. What limitations have you placed on me? Have you forgotten who I am? See, all of y'all ain't about that. You ain't about letting spirit use you in that capacity. Because without the control of the things that you've been through being the only reason why you would do something or offer something of yourself, you don't know what you're doing it for. Because your eyes can't perceive the bigger picture. This is why it starts with you. This is why peace starts in the home, in your vessel. The home was always in you. Can't nobody shake a tree that you solid in. Can't nobody shake a foundation or tear you down when you solid in it. The tree is your I am. The nature of God is always existing. If you have the eyes to attune yourself into that frequency of love. That's what this is. This is a true Queen of Swords energy. When I speak with autonomy. You see how she's sitting above the clouds? She's above the confusion. Everything above her head is clear. The only thing in her midst is the bird, the message, the spiritual message. That's the only confirmation the Queen of Swords ever has. It's the only one he or she ever needs. Because she directs and moves and shifts energy with her thoughts, which directly affect her emotions. And there I am, the creator. You know what I'm saying? The creator. You build houses. You reconstruct the entire paradigm. You see how this entire field, it looks barren, right? To the naked eye, it looks barren. But to the keen eye, you see pastures. You see lots. You see structure. You see celebration. Even with just a reef over their head, they know they're covered in abundance. So you celebrate. There's always a reason to celebrate. There's always a reason to express gratitude, no matter what your physical circumstances may look or appear to be. This is what's been keeping everyone delayed. All right, with hangman energy. All of this is major arcana. Major arcana. The hangman energy. So when Spirit told me to make that tarot workshop, it's for you to build on top of what you already know, who you already are, and for once, not being indoctrinated into something in order to receive something that's God-given. You see what I'm saying? You don't need approval from a group. You don't need approval from a faction. The I am presence is already within you. None of this is happening by coincidence. It's the balance. Like, this is balance being restored to humanity. The truth being revealed to humanity. So you can attract the right supporters. Even amongst those that are foes and opposition to you. They're still supporters. You know what I'm saying? They're still supporters. Look at that. The King of Swords energy with the Queen of Swords. When I tell you, see, Spirit is talking about your right counterpart. Okay? Your right counterpart, they in the field. You know why the Queen of Swords is sitting in the clouds in that shot? It's because she's above the physical mundane. The masculine energy is always tending to the earth. They're always doing in a state of action. So yes, if you look at this, This is still balanced. You got the King of Swords sitting in his right on the ground. And then we got the Queen of Swords, which is the proper suit for this, right? They're suited for this. She's in the air. She's looking up high, ahead, working in tandem with her masculine energy. She got her head on straight. Her vision is so clear. You see how they have glasses on in both shots? There's nothing that they don't see. The message is here, and he's still watching her like a hawk. No matter where he at. They don't need the King and Queen of Swords. The reason why they come up in this energy of being non-committal and sometimes lawyers, advisors, counselors, speakers, rappers, singers, all the air elements is because they've been through a lot of things. The King and Queen of Swords have been through shit. They've seen things. They've lost things. They've been oppressed. They've been restricted. They've been told no their entire lives. They fell down many times and got back up. But the Queen of Swords energy is always, her hand is always open, ready to receive. Yeah, she'll cut you and tell you the blunt ass truth when the time is right. But the way that she's gripping this knife, it's not in charge. When I say in charge, it's not, the arms are not raised. It's not in a state of action of war. It's delicate. She's delicately holding it because she knows that at any given moment, what she says has the power to create or to destroy. So it is a power that she wields carefully, strategically, intelligently. And with her hand open, she'll allow you to strike first. Because she knows that when she makes that final blow, it's to finish them. There is no more conversation. There is no more discussion. You see this in this card here with the King of Swords energy? This person is boring. They may have a regular schmegular, okay? Working a lot of hours, overtime. Very strict schedules that I'm picking up on here. But look, there's always 3 in the distance. There's always 3 messages going out. There's always multiple things happening, being done. Okay? But he's also able to receive messages. I feel like if you notice here, it's like your right hand, like always having the right thing in your hand. Because the masculine energy with the King of Swords, both his hands are have something in it, which is why I said he's doing something. He has responsibilities. Male or female, doesn't matter. You know what energy you're in. Temperance. Again. The 4 of Swords. And the Knight of Swords. So yeah, there's communication coming in. And I feel like with this communication, it's action. Yeah, I'm picking up this energy of this energy comes in with temperance to, this is like going to war, getting it done. So the King of Swords energy may be like extremely busy, but when it's time to close a deal, when it's time to make shit shake, when it's time to finish a situation, that's when the masculine energy is gonna show up. when they're able to take a break. But if they got to take a break before the time has come, it's going to be in that copper energy. It's going to be in that war energy. It's going to be like, okay, who do I need to fuck up? Like, who do I need to fuck up? Who do I need to take out? Who's giving you problems? Who's being a fool out here? Who's messing with your money? Who's messing with you? Type of energy. That's what I'm picking up here. It's giving ride or die. I ain't even gonna hold you. 7 of Wands. So the feminine energy is not taking on too much by themselves. Right? Coming out their body. I'm getting this energy of, if I gotta take off work, or if I have to take off something, stop what I'm doing to address what's going on in the feminine energy, whatever, no matter what's going on around them personally. If they have to stop what they're doing to address some shit that's going on in the feminine's world, the divine feminine energies world, they're not coming for shits and giggles. They're not coming to play rainbows and lollipops and negotiate. They're coming to destroy. They're coming to tear down. They're coming to clear the way, rake the ground, so the divine feminine energy can lay down the seeds. You get what I'm saying? So you have nothing to worry about. What's this card? It ain't supposed to be in here. What I said? Ace of Pentacles. This is one of y'all got the play. Okay? This is like quarterback and receiver type of energy. You drop the play, and I'm finna make sure that shit run smoothly. That's the type of energy that the King and Swords energy is in right now. The King and Queen of Swords energy doesn't have time for they're not in that energy of it's not time to retire. It's not time to settle down and kick your feet up and retire. It's time to work. It's time to be logical. While one is being innovative. I'm picking up innovative energy, and I'm picking up logical. Right brain, left brain, working simultaneously with each other, not against each other. I heard I got your back, got your back. Losing control, a situation out of hands, chaos. Yes, I'm telling you, when the situation is out of hand and there's chaos, there you will find your counterpart at all times. So I don't know, but for those of y'all know exactly what this is. Strength. That's yin and yang, that's balance, that's so nothing stands in your way. That's what it was created to be. You have strength twice. Heavy-handed control in the name of discipline. Repressed desires. So y'all in this energy of repressing your desires to focus on what's important. To focus on what things need to come into fruition. What moves and plays need to be made here in the physical realm. Y'all get along well together. On an emotional or intellectual level. Y'all appreciate each other's company because y'all don't get in each other's way. That's what I'm picking up on. It's something about not getting in each other's way, not being a distraction for one another. Like, y'all get in and y'all get out. I see here with the 6 of Pentacles, y'all have a lot of people to give to. Y'all have a lot of factions to help with the 6 of Pentacles. You'll have a lot of karmic situations that you have to be generous to right now. And karmic situations can be a job. Karmic situations can be a career. Karmic situations can be people, places, or things. It's not always just about a person. Teach and share. I'm telling y'all, this is influencer energy. Y'all have people to teach. Children to raise, responsibilities to maintain, instill, instruct, and educate. This is about your future. Monk energy. preparing the future generation, making sure and assuring that the future generation has the tools and resources necessary to tread their race, to make sure that they're not behind the 8 ball, that they're always in front of it. You feel me? That's what I'm picking up here. So these things come before your earthly desires, your human emotions. Look at that. Go after your goals. This is what y'all ancestors is saying. Persist, encourage, and advance. Y'all are persevering. This is the most important timeline to be actively working through, that you're chosen for. And you're being asked to forgive. You're being asked to remove those hurt blocks that restrict you from being able to express, right, love, gratitude, and appreciation for the people that have hurt you, for the situations that may have almost broke you, for the disappointments of your family members. To realize, in order for the light to shine, you have to experience it in yourself first. Your inner world, your inner life needs to reflect that balance and that duality. Your inner life is a garden to be cultivated. Yeah, this is tending to your emotional coils, your emotional loops inside of you, so you can cultivate peace, harmony, tranquility. So Spirit's coming through wanting you to research the facts about a thing, investigate yourself, see what things you got your head up in the clouds about. What's distracting you from getting the goals that you acquire for yourself done? What's distracting you from accomplishing those New Year resolutions that y'all set? What's preventing you from putting your best foot forward every single day, seizing the opportunities every single day? Because I'm seeing here that there's some decisions that want to be made. We have 8 and 8, 88. This is big manifestation energy. You know, a lot of times as we forgive on our journey, it's not always about just, I just keep letting things go, sweeping it under the rug, forgiving it, and then it happens again. This is taking a painful experience and repurposing it. And I say this all the time, but I really mean this. Turning that pain into a project, turning that pain into a goal. How can you be of service? How can you express generosity? How can you invest in others? Not that they'll never have to experience anything, but how can you share what you've learned so that those difficult trials and tribulations that you overcame doesn't have to be the thing that another person chooses to hold on to? It's just about choice, right? Providing options, more than one option, in a world where the authors of confusion is telling them, oh, I only got 2 options, live or die. I only got 2 options, sink or swim. I only have 2 options. Do it or don't. But there's a third option. And this is why you and your counterpart is so important. This is why sharing what you've been through is so important, because you show your expression of existence proves that there's a third option. What does that look like for you? And in this season, Spirit is asking for you to discover what that looks like for you. What is that third option for you? Have you identified it? On your journey, what scenarios have you gone through where you can say, You know, I could have argued with that person, but instead I wrote about it. I made a song about it. I could have given up, but instead I helped someone else up. You know what I'm saying? These are the testimonies that are being cultivated right now. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to see. You are appreciated. Your heart is of gold. And you are being recognized for your decisions to choose another path, even when it looks like there's only two options presented to you. Taurus, I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. Until the next reading, TT out.